For this problem, we're given a string and we're asked to find the longest substring with distinct characters. An example is the input of ABCA and an out of ABC. What I'm going to use to complete this, so here's our example string AABCD. And so our desired output would be A, B, C, D. So I'm going to create a dictionary where the key is going to be the character value, just be 0, 1. So we're going to create an array of the same length, so length n, to store our lengths that we find. We're going to need a counter and a pointer. So we're going to loop through each character as lead, so we're going and check if it's in the dictionary. So is A in the dictionary? No, so we'll add it to the dictionary and increase our counter by 1. Then we'll, oh wait, no, I will stay here. Pointer here, is A in the dictionary? Yes, so we will add our counter to the array, and now set our counter back to 0, clear our dictionary, and move I and our pointer. Now in this scenario, our I is at A, is A in the dictionary, our pointer's at A? No. Increase our counter. Then we move our pointer. We're going to, it's then equal to B. Is B in the dictionary? No. We will add it. Increase our counter. C1, D1. Now there's no more left. So plus 1 equals 3, plus 1 equals 4. We will add 4. Now, oops. I did not mean to erase that whole thing. Oops. Okay. Now we move here. What I've just realized is that if we have a character and our pointer reaches all the way to the end, then we know that this is going to be the absolute longest substring. Well, no, that's not true, because A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, because that would be here. An A here, so we'd have an array of 1, because if this was GH, then that would be the longest. Okay, never mind. So yes, so we would keep going and we would find that B is 3, C is 2, D is 1. And then we would go through each of our array, find at index 1 has the highest value, and so then we'd start at index 1 here and print from A to D. So we'd print A or return A, B, C, D. Okay, I have made a few changes since my initial idea. So we're returning a string, we're getting in a string str. I created a dictionary, and instead of creating an array, to store each max, I'm just going to store the highest max and that beginning index. And before we start, if the length of the string is 1 or less, then we can just return the string because there will be no duplicate characters. I have a for loop, and we're setting the pointer equal to I, so that we're starting with each leader, and then we are clearing the dictionary for each time we go through this loop. We have another loop while P is less than the length, so the pointer is still in range, and the tracker does not contain the key, so it's equal to false, because as soon as it contains the key, we will break out of that loop. As long as it's false, we're going to add it to the dictionary, and we'll increase our pointer. When it breaks out, if the pointer minus the current leader index is greater than the counter, then we'll make the max, not greater than the counter. I changed names. Greater than max, then we'll change our max and we'll set the max index as the I. I'm then creating a result string, and to get the result string, we have to start at the max index and go for the max number of times. So if it's A, B, C, D, the max index would be 1, and the max would be 4. So we're going to add A, then move B, C, D, and now we've gone 4 times, and we will return the result. The time for the solution is n squared, because the first loop, this nested loop is going to be n times n minus 1, which is n squared minus n, and this has the potential to be plus n, so it's just n squared. And our space is an extra n for the dictionary. 2n, because we also have the new string, which might be the same length as the given string.